a cup of thrill. We can share this performance. Pour a cup, never shut up. T is for tragedy, and being together. E is for everyone and their equality. A is for being asinine and sometimes up. It's just a cup in time. I like tequila and light, like all of us. Not every moment we can be feeling fine. Pour a cup, never shut up. Come over here, have a moment with me. My name is Miss Lizzie. I don't ever smoke the busy, but we can always share some ditsies. It's just a cup in time. I like tequila and lime, like all of us. Not every moment we can be feeling fine. I wanna share a moment, just a second if you will. Me and a cup of thrill, we can share this performance. It's tea time, come sit with me. Come over here, have a moment with me. My name is Miss Lizzie. I don't ever smoke the dizzy, but we can always share some ditsies. It's just a cup in time. I like tequila and lime, like all of us. Not every moment we can be feeling fine. I wanna share a moment, just a second if you will. Maybe a cup of thrill, we can share this performance. It's tea time, come sit with me. Come over here, have a moment with me. My name is Miss Lizzie. I don't ever smoke the dizzy, but we can always share some ditsies. It's just a cup in time. I like tequila and lime, like all of us. Not every moment we can be feeling fine. I wanna share a moment.
Well, welcome, guys. It is Miss Liz. I am here and I am in to pop in and see everyone to let you all know that I'm not okay, but I am getting better. I really want to just do these pop ins. I'm going to be doing them throughout the year. I'm going to be popping in at the end of every month. And what we're going to do is we're just going to have some conversations. So if you want to join Miss Liz in the studio, you just send me a message and I can get you that and get you in here. Um, just request I have my messenger open here so you can pop in if you'd like to just listen and tune in. If you're a new subscriber on Miss Liz's YouTube channel, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate all the support and that as well. But I really wanted just to pop in and let everybody know that self-investment is what we'll be talking about tonight. And I've been doing a lot of that since I closed the podcast. The podcast is permanently closed, but that doesn't mean that we can't still live stream and Miss Liz can pop in from time to time to let you know that I'm okay. Um, I do want to let everybody know that I am getting and seeking help, so nobody needs to worry. I'm not in any danger or anything like that. I'm dealing with it one step at a time. But I want to really stay away from "Are you okay?" Because that statement, it's not a statement that works well with me because the word okay is not okay. I am better. I am working on getting better. And I really just wanted to pop in and see everybody and all of my viewers and my listeners and my tea time guests who have supported me over the years. I just want to thank you all for coming and staying connected with Miss Liz. So tonight we're going to be talking about what Miss Liz has been doing for the month of January. It is the last day of January, and like I said, I'll be popping in every month at the end of the month with a pop-in tea. So you do not need to drink tea on Tea Time with Miss Liz, but you can if you want. And if you'd like to share in the comments and all of that stuff, what your favorite tea is, I'd love to see that, and let's really get that out there. But I serve a different type of tea, and all my guests know this. I serve the TEA. So when I say TEA, I'm talking about teaching, education, awareness is my tea. Transformation, empowerment, action is another one of my T's. Our T's change daily. and how we serve ourselves and how we serve others around. Miss Liz is big on character, not reputation. So I really want to get that out there. I'm real raw and I just come as I am. As you can see, my tea room has been moved around from last season, and we're just rearranging things in life. So we're going to talk about the affirmations tonight. And as you all can see on Miss Liz's Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook pages, you'll see some exercises that I've been putting out as well. All of these exercises Miss Liz is doing herself as well. So we do have affirmations of every day of the month of January. So if you've seen those and you like them and you like the exercises, let me know. Put some feedback into the comments and share that as well. We're going to start with January. January 1st, the affirmation that I had was, I am worthy of love and happiness. And there was an exercise in there as well for you to do and check out. So if you haven't seen those exercises or those play, um, affirmations that Miss Liz has been posting on all of my platforms, check those out as well. Give those a follow. Do the exercises and let me know what you think of them. There's a lot of self-reflection, and that's what Miss Liz is really working on, is self-reflecting this year. So you won't be seeing me doing podcasting this year. You'll be seeing me popping in. So Miss Liz is popping in and just saying hi to everybody. How long these pop-ins will last, I don't know. How many people will join, I don't know. We're just going to go with the flow, right? Like a good cup of tea. We're just going to flow it and we're going to keep it going. Um, and I just want everyone to understand that life gets hard sometimes, right? But when we stay true to ourselves, we really do make a difference and we really do impact people's lives. So we started off with January 1st, I am worthy of love and happiness. And then we moved to January 2nd, where every day is a new opportunity to grow. And again, there was an exercise there, a lot of reflection, a lot of looking within. You can see in the images that I'm trying to bring up lightness. So in January 2nd, we have like a valley of flowers and stuff like that as well, so that we can really just keep the flow going and keep it light, right? Because life gets heavy sometimes. On January 3rd, we kind of went into a warrior kind of battlefield and I embrace my journey no matter how challenging. So, challenges in life sometimes get a little hard. So, um, and we just got to really just stay strong. Then we move into January 4th and we went, I am enough just as I am. A lot of us try to be something we're not, and that's where we do burnouts. Um, and we try to be something that everybody else wants us to be, but in the end, we end up losing ourselves. And I think it's deeply important that we stay true to ourselves and serve ourselves. Um, Again, we move on to January 5th, um, and I choose to focus on the positive. Sometimes it's not always easy to focus on the positive, right? And again, more exercises are there if you want to check them out. The pictures are, some have teacups, some don't, because I really don't want people to focus on the beverage. I want you to focus within the cup within yourself. That's the type of tea that I serve. I don't. Not anything against the beverage, because I do have my turmeric apple chai cinnamon tea here with me tonight, and but I want us to work within ourselves, right? How we're serving ourselves, how we're bringing our services and flavors to businesses and communities and families and stuff like that as well. Um, then we move into January 6th. I am in control of my life, my thoughts, and my feelings. Some of us don't even understand our feelings sometimes. Um, I work and struggle with my feelings a lot of time. Um, I also struggle with having trouble um, expressing my feelings. I shut down a lot. So I just want everyone to understand that I'm not okay. And it's okay to say that we're not okay. Um, I am deserving of all good things was on January 7th. January 8th, I eradicate confidence and positively. January 9th, I forgive myself for past mistakes. And not when we're sitting on a beach. And we're kind of just having our hands up and we're just asking for forgiveness for within ourselves. You know, uh, So many times people think forgiveness is about others, but sometimes we have to forgive ourselves for choices we've made or situations that we've been through, and we hold that in, and it takes us away from a lot of living. January 10th, we move into I am strong and resilient. And the reason that I wanted to really work on affirmations this year, not only for others out there, but for myself, because affirmations, when we say them, when we speak them out loud, we actually help ourselves, our mindsets, and that as well. Um, just saying I am and then following those words is sometimes really makes a difference. It really makes a change in our lives. And January 11th, I am learning and growing every day. And that one is a little playful girl holding a peach because we can be peachy and cheery sometimes, you know. Then January 12th, we went into I embrace my individuality. Some of us don't even know that who we are, right? What we are, and what. So look in the mirror and do really look at a reflection. Um, Speak to yourself. You know, we speak to our plants, we speak to our children, we speak to our family members, our communities, friends, coworkers, but we really don't talk to ourselves, and it's okay to talk to ourselves. On January 13th, I celebrate my uniqueness. That word I like a lot. So, if any of you guys would like to just share in the comments, or if you're watching and you're really just taking this in and saying, this is a different type of tea with Miss Liz. Yeah, it is, guys. We're going to do different and we're going to serve different this year. January 14th, I want to say I am kind to myself. We're not always kind to ourselves. January 15th, I choose to let go of negativity. January 16th, joy in the little things. Sometimes life gets heavy, right? And we forget about the little things. I had a conversation with my daughter earlier tonight, and she said, Mom, you know what? I bought myself flowers. And I said, it's the little things that make us better. You know, we don't always need somebody else to buy us flowers. We can buy our flowers ourselves, and we can really make a difference by just making ourselves feel good. Um, and sometimes it's just a single flower, and it'll make you feel better. Or a bottle of wine, if it helps. For anybody that needs that little pickup. Um, a cup of tea is little things. Taking those moments for ourselves. On January 17th, I am open to new experiences. Really keep your mind open for experiences this year. Opportunities knock in different ways, and experiences can be taking a walk, getting a new pet, traveling to a new place, making a new friend. Miss Liz is going to really work on that. I have a hard time making friends. So on January 18th, we went, I am worthy of self care. And this year, I really want to work on self care. January 19th, I trust in my abilities to handle challenges. Again, at the beginning of I believe it was January 3rd, we were overcoming challenges. And then on January 19th, we have the ability to move through those challenges. January 20th, I am surrounded by love and support. Now, this one I really want to stop and pause and talk about because I've gotten so much support from so many of you out there that I never expected I would get from. And the ones that I expected to get the support from was not who I got it from. So, it's that balance, right? It's that up and down. But when you sit and pause, you really get to see who really has your back and who doesn't, you know? And sometimes, as I said yesterday on my post, no reply is a reply. And know who's in your circle, who really wants you to win, who really wants you to move forward. And sometimes you'd be surprised. It's not the people that you want that will encourage you. It's people that are total strangers that don't even know you that will be the ones saying, hey, you got this. Um, January 21st, I honor my feelings and emotions. Again, see feelings. This list is going to be working on feelings a lot. For anybody who's listening tonight or watching the replay of this pop in tea time, we really got to understand feelings. It's like if we don't understand the music, we can't dance to it, right? So we have to understand the feelings in order to move through them and find healthy ways of responding. January 22nd, I am grateful for my body and all it is and does for me. Sometimes we don't give thanks to our bodies. We really need to start thanking our bodies and taking time to just say thanks to that friend, because we're in this body, right? So we have to say thanks sometimes. And saying thanks and being grateful goes a long way. January 23rd, I am in a work in progress, and that's okay. Miss Liz is a work in progress, guys. But as you've seen with the opening video, all the people that I sat with for the last 5 years, they believed in my work and my progress. And they still do. And they still encourage me to stay strong. January 24th, I let go of comparison and embrace my journey. We're always comparing ourselves to others. And we really got to stop that. I know I have to. I know that I'm starting to learn that my different is not for everybody. My tea is not for everybody. As much as I want to serve humanity, humanity is not for everybody. Not everybody wants peace. Not everybody wants a difference. Some people are good with the way that the world is. I'm not. And that's okay, right? It's getting to understand. January 25th, strengthened in self-talk. The self-talk of looking in the mirror. Putting messages on your mirror with some lipstick or markers or all of that cool stuff. You know, using chocolate and then cleaning the mirror off with Windex. Like, clean the mirror. Like, it's little things that will make a difference. I really want to just let everybody know that mental health is not easy to live with. Coming live is not easy to do. Um, when you live in a virtual world for so long, and then you have to realize that there's a real life out there, there's a real world out there as well. It's hard. It's a struggle. And it's one day at a time, guys, one moment at a time. Again, I'm not okay, and I'm getting better, and I'm working on finding ways to stay strong, to be present, because the past holds us and the future gives us anxiety. But the present holds us for our moments, holds us for our choices, holds us for our actions. So I'm really trying to live in the present moment right now. January 26th, I am capable of achieving my dreams. Sometimes our dreams are big, and sometimes they're hard to get to. But don't give up on your dreams, because you can achieve them. They're your dreams. They're not my dreams. They're not anyone else's dreams. They're your dreams. And my dreams are different. And my dreams are to make a difference with tea. Whether it's one person, 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people, it only starts with one tea, guys. And that tea starts with us. January 27th, I choose to see the good in myself. When's the last time we've seen the good in ourselves? Really looked within ourselves to see the good. January 28th, I am worthy of respect and kindness. Respect and kindness doesn't always come from others. We have to respect ourselves, give kindness to ourselves. Again, it's a self-investment. The best investment you're going to make in your whole entire life is investing in yourself. January 29th, I'm releasing the need for perfection. That's one that I struggle with, because I like everything in a line. I like everything in order. Um, a little my OCD gets in the way, and I'm just like, oh my God, like I got to tap this 3 times and knock here 3 times. Like a lot of people, they see us on these podcasts and they see us on these screens and these live shows, and they say, oh, she has it all together. Oh, he has it all together. But you may not notice that that person is struggling. Their hands are sweaty. Their throat is tight. Um, their heart's racing. These are all things you don't see. And these are all things that people that live with mental illness struggle with every day. You know, we talk about mental illness. I have mental illness, but what is mental illness? Are we actually understanding what we're living? Are we actually getting services for what we're living? Or are we just being told to take a pill or take a course, do a group, journal? I myself struggle, and I'm sure there's hundreds and hundreds out there that struggle in silence. And I really wanted just to give you guys a platform to come and share your stories, come and share, come and open up, leave your comments, leave your feedback. Um, January 30th. I am proud of all of my accomplishments. That's a hard one for me. I've accomplished a lot, but I have a hard time being proud of those accomplishments because for so long I've been knocked down in my life. I know I'm a good person, but when the mental illness kicks in and this depression kicks in and the anxiety kicks in, I can tell myself 100 times that I'm good and that I'm strong, but the balance in my brain tells me different. January 31st, which is today, I embrace change and growth. When I say change and growth, I mean growth within myself, growth within my business, my family, my children, growth within my healing. You know, sometimes people say things to us and they don't realize that words affect us. I've been told certain things and I used to just shut down. And now when I hear them and it hurts me and it makes me question if I'm doing things right, I speak up and I say, "Hey, I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that. That sounds bad. Can we find another way to say it?" Um, there's people so fast to say, "Fix yourself, heal yourself properly." What is heal yourself properly? I'd like to know. And for anybody who's listening, what is heal yourself properly? How do you feel about that? Because I feel that we all have our own journeys, we all have our own way of healing, we all overcome things in different ways. And we all can make a difference when we understand ourselves. And again, I think it goes back to we live in a world where people are worried about their reputation over their character. And the character is who we are. Reputation is what people want us to be or who they want us to be or they tell us to be. Um, you know? And I just really want people to know that I'm just an everyday woman that wants to make a difference in my life, in the life of my children, in the life of my family, my community, my country. I'm not here for pity. I'm not here for anybody to feel sorry. I'm here because we need to start having these open conversations. We need to pop in and say, "Hey, I need help. I need a friend." It's we need to be able to say we're not okay. I'm here tonight because this is part of my therapy. To be real, to be raw, to be open. That I'm tired. I'm tired of the way the world is. I'm tired of the way that we do things, the way that we do business, the way that we serve our communities, the way that we serve our countries. I'm tired of the hate. I'm tired of the shame. I'm tired of the stigma. I'm tired. And I know that many of you out there are tired too. I just want you guys to know that Miss Liz is serving a raw tea. And I'm not just a name, Miss Liz. Miss Liz was given to me at the age of 4 by my Oma. It's not a show name, it's who I was as a little girl. I was Miss Liz. I was that little girl. I'm still that little girl. And tea for me saved my life. And I'm sure it can save other people's lives when we start being real and true to ourselves. We need to stop with what the world wants us to be and just be ourselves. And I'm a mess. I'm a sloppy mess, guys. I'm different. I don't fit in the box. I never did and I never will. But I've overcome a lot of stuff. And I'm going to overcome this too. It's just a bump in the road. So, again, if you've been watching my platforms and my YouTube channel, I want to thank you guys for all the support. Without your subscriptions, the tea times don't get seen. And tea time was never about Miss Liz. Tea time was about getting other people seen. It was about getting their stories out there, getting their books, their services, their organizations out there. There's all walks of life out there that we don't see sometimes because the world gets so busy, right? So I encourage you guys to check out those tea times. Check out Miss Liz's 5 years, and you'll see season 1 to season 5. You'll see the big difference, the different ways of the rooms being set up for each season, the different conversations, and a lot of rabbit holes. There's lots of rabbit holes in tea time, but those rabbit holes remind me of my hero, Alice in Wonderland. So that's why we go down rabbit holes with tea time. If this tea time helps tonight in any way, or is helping you right now not to feel alone and to not be so scared to being real and raw, then I'm doing my job. I'm doing what God wants me to do. I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person, and I believe that things happen for a reason. And this was put on my heart to come to you guys every month on the last day, kind of give you a reflection of what Miss Liz has gone through. Well, in the month of January, I've been to counseling 9 times. I'm in a group, which I almost left from severe panic attack. I'm spending more time with my children, and I'm taking time for me, guys. I'm doing my hobbies. I'm painting. I'm writing, and I'm working on changing Miss Liz's platform. I'm still doing interviews for my story. And as you can see in the back, my books are there if you'd like to grab a book. I'm going to be working on those books as well. There's exercises in those books, but I'm going to do some story time. And then I'm going to share some books that I got to buy and read and encourage you guys to check out as well. Had so many incredible guests that were on Tea Time on the podcast for 5 years that wrote some incredible books that I encourage you guys all to check out. We've had relationship books in there. We've had children's books, horror books, science fiction, fantasy, all those types of stuff. And the reason why I had so many different topics on Tea Time was because my brain is so busy. It has so much stuff in there. It's like a bag of jelly beans, and we had to pull those jelly beans out and get those stories out there, get these people out there for you. Um, and again, the universe's work, because a lot of those people found me. So I want to thank all of those people as well. I want to thank my kids for encouraging mom to stay strong. Uh, Last year was not an easy year for me. This year, it's not an easy one either, with all of the therapy and realizing that the only person that can change my life is me. And I know that I'll get better. I'll never be okay, guys. So, for anyone listening or anybody that knows me, please don't ask me if I'm okay, because the answer is going to be no. And if I say I'm okay, then you guys know for sure I'm not okay, because I don't like that word okay. It's just overrated. It's Why do we even say the word okay? It's like a fast turn off, right? Someone will ask you like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, yeah, I'm okay. And then boom, they're gone. But really, we're not okay. But because we said we're okay, well, then they're gone. They're okay. Well, she's done. You know, and I just really want to let people know that I'm gonna take my time to stay strong and do what I can to help myself first and then others. Um, I didn't know how this tea time was going to go, but this was, like I said, it's part of my therapy, because I've been in the virtual world for 5 years plus. My therapist feels that I should do a pop in, just let people know that I'm here, right? Whether I'm struggling or not, that I'm here. Um, and Sorry, I'm just gathering my thoughts, guys. Sometimes we just gotta pause. The brain is just on overload right now. Um, I'd love to have feedback from you guys. Good, bad, harsh, sensitive, kind. I want it all. And I promise I won't take it to heart, guys. Uh, I need help from my friends. I need help from my listeners. I need help from my new subscribers. I need help. And tonight's tea time is tough, emotions, and appreciation. Because tonight is tough for me. My emotions, I'm scared. I have guilt, shame, and appreciation for showing up for myself. Like I said, tonight's tea time is a pop in. Just to let you guys know I'm still here. And I love you very much too, sweetheart. But this year, my tea is self-investment. And I don't know where the heck that's going to take me. But I do know that it's going to have some fun in it. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And anyone that's going to watch the replay, anyone that's going to give Miss Liz feedback. Again, tonight's tea time is just to show you that I popped in. And I showed up for myself. I showed up for my business. I showed up for my listeners. I showed up for my friends, my family, my children. I showed up, guys. And that's all I want you to do. Is show up for yourselves. Is it going to be easy? No. But I know that you all can show up. Just as I have. When the time is right for you. And if you need a friend, reach out. And again, it's okay not to be okay. So I want to thank everybody tonight. I'm going to pop off. Check mark for me. Another thing that I've done my homework. My homework yesterday was also to watch Inside Out. If you haven't watched that movie, check it out. I watched it last night with my daughter, my granddaughter, and her family, and really, really makes you think about your emotions, your feelings, and all that weird stuff. Those little kids' movies sometimes they help you a lot more than the adults. So I'm doing my homework. I'm showing up. I'm serving my tea. Tonight's tea is tough emotions and appreciation for Miss Liz. If you'd like to share what your tea is, share it in the comments, share it with Miss Liz in private messages. What is your TEA? Because your tea does make a difference. And one cup of tea at a time will make a difference. So I want to wish you guys all a good night. Take care. Keep sharing. Keep being you. Stay true to you. Serve you first. And a big shout out to my daughter for showing up and being here for her mama. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you and I love you very much. I'm going to close up by playing the video again. As you can see, you'll see all the collaborators and all the tea time guests that have been there. Check out those 5 seasons. Check out those guests. Leave your feedback on the tea times. And if you'd like me to connect you with any of those guests, let me know. I can do that for you guys as well. So stay true. And I'll see you guys at the end of February. And we'll do this all over again. And hopefully February we'll have a different type of tea. So I'm going to wrap up with the video. And this song was written by my son. So again, I want to thank my son for writing this song. Enjoy it. Check out all of the collaborators. Check out Miss Liz's website and all of that good stuff. You can check me out at www.misslizsteatimes.com, or you can check out my YouTube channel at Miss Liz's Tea Times with an S. And again, share the tea times if they resonate with you. And we will make a difference one cup of tea at a time. So let me get the video for you, and I'll see you guys at the end of February, and we'll do this all over again.
I wanna share a moment, just a second if you will, maybe even a cup of thrill. We can share this performance. Pour a cup, never shut up. T is for tragedy, and being together. E is for everyone and their equality. A is for being asinine and sometimes up. It's just a cup in time. I like tequila and light, like all of us. Not every moment we can be feeling fine. Pour a cup, never shut up. Come over here, have a moment with me. My name is Miss Lizzie. I don't ever smoke the busy, but we can always share some ditsies. It's just a cup in time. I like tequila and lime, like all of us. Not every moment we can be feeling fine. I wanna share a moment, just a second if you will, maybe even a cup of thrill. We can share this performance. It's tea time, come sit with me. Come over here, have a moment with me. My name is Miss Lizzie. I don't ever smoke the dizzy, but we can always share some ditsies. It's just a cup in time. I like tequila and lime, like all of us. Not every moment we can be feeling fine. I wanna share a moment, just a second if you will, maybe even a cup of thrill. We can share this performance. It's tea time, come sit with me. Come over here, have a moment with me. My name is Miss Lizzie. I don't ever smoke the busy, but we can always share some ditsies. It's just a cup in time. I like tequila and lime, like all of us. Not every moment